Hello everyone, welcome to Brain Blitz Audios. Today we will be looking at a Mathdoku puzzle and how to solve a 5x5 puzzle in an easy manner. Please do watch our introduction episode to know more about Mathdoku. This is our method to solve a 5x5 puzzle. The objective is to fill the grid in with the digits 1 through 5. First, we'll identify the cages and mark them as A, B, C, etc. Second, we'll note down the options available for each cage operation. Third, if there is only one option, then we'll mark it on the puzzle. Fourth, we choose the option from others which meets the criteria to complete the puzzle. Now, this is our Mathdoku puzzle. First, let's name our cages. This will be cage A, cage B, cage C, cage D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, and L. Now, in cage A, there are two cells and the operation is subtraction. After subtracting, our result must be 2. So, the options are 3 minus 1, 4 minus 2, and 5 minus 3. Now, cage B and cage F will have the same options because these both are the same cages. Now, in both of these cages, there are two cells and the operation is division. After dividing, our result must be 2. So, the only options are 4 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 1. Now, let's look at cage C. In this cage, there are two cells and the operation is subtraction. After subtracting, our result must be 3. So, the options are 4 minus 1 and 5 minus 2. Now, cage D, E, and D will have the same options because these are similar. Now, in these cages, there are two cells and the operation is subtraction. After subtracting, our result must be 1. So, the options are 5 minus 4, 4 minus 3, 3 minus 2, and 2 minus 1. Now, let's look at cage H. Now, in this case, there are two cells and the operation is addition. After adding, our result must be 5. So, the options are 4 plus 1 and 3 plus 2. Now, let's look at cage I. In this case, there are 3 cells and the operation is multiplication. After multiplying, our result must be 60. So, the only option is 5 times 3 times 4. Now, let's look at cage J. In this case, there are 3 cells and the operation is multiplication. After multiplying, our result must be 10. So, the options are 5 times 2 times 1. We'll be looking at cage K later. Now, let's look at cage L. Now, in this case, there are 2 cells and the operation is addition. After adding, our result must be 3. The only option is 5 plus 3. We can't use 4 plus 4 because then it would be a repeat of 4 in the same row. Now, let's write down the cages with one option, which are cage I, 5 times 3 times 4, cage J, 5 times 2 times 1, and cage L, 5 plus 3. Now, let's look at cage K. Cage K is a special cage known as a freebie cage. In this case, we just have to write down the number given, which in this case is 4. Now, let's look at the same row. Now, 4 will come in cage K, 5 and 3 will come in cage L. So, the remaining numbers for this row would be 2 and 1, which would come over here. Now, if 2 and 1 will come over here, the remaining number is 5, which will go over here. Now, let's look at cage I. In cage I, the only option is 5 times 3 times 4. Now, the 5 can't come here or here, as then it would be a repeat of 5 in the same column and in the same row. So, the 5 would come over here. Now, let's look at cage C. In cage C, the options are 4 minus 1 and 5 minus 2. We can eliminate the option 5 minus 2 because then it would be a repeat of 5 in the same column. So, here it would be 4 and 1. Now we know that 1 will come in cage C. So the 1 in cage J cannot come over here because then it will be a repeat of 1 in the same column. So the 1 in cage J would go over here and 2 will come over here. Now, for completing this column, 1, 4 came in cage C, 2 and 5 came in cage J. The remaining number is 3. So 3 will come here, and for completing cage I, 4 will come over here. Now, let's look at cage D. In that column, the remaining numbers are 2 and 3. 3 minus 2 makes up 1, so it will come over here. Now in cage B, the options are 4 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 1. We are sure that 2 will come in cage B because 2 is there in both the options. So 2 can't come here because then it would be a repeat of 2 in the same row. So the 2 will come here and 3 over here. Now, let's look at cage F. In cage F, the options are 4 divided by 2 and 2 divided by 1. We can eliminate the option 4 divided by 2 because then it would be a repeat of 4 in the same column. So we'll use the option 2 divided by 1. Now the remaining options for that column is 3 and 5. Now 3 can't come over here because then it would be a repeat of 3 in the same row. So 5 would go over here and 3 over here. Now let's look at cage E. Now in that row, the remaining numbers are 1, 4 and 5. But 4 minus 1 is not equal to 1. 1 minus 4 is not equal to 1. 4 minus 5 is not equal to 1. But 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. That is the only option in this row which can come in cage E. So 5 and 4 will go over here and 1 will come over here, and for completing this cage 4 will go over here, which means that in cage B we can eliminate the option 4 divided by 2 because then it would be a repeat of 4 in the same row. We'll use the option 2 divided by 1 over here. Now let's look at cage H. Now in cage H, let's eliminate possibilities, which means that first we'll try one option. Now let's try the option 3 plus 2. Now 3 came over here, so 2 will go over here and 3 over here. And if that happens, then the 3 in cage L will go over here and 5 over here. Now the 5 in cage E would go over here and 4 over here, and 1 would go over here and 2 over here. Now, here comes the problem. In KG, the remaining numbers for that column is 1 and 4, but 4 minus 1 or 1 minus 4 is not equal to 1. So, we will not use the option 3 minus 2 in cage H. We will use the option 4 plus 1 in cage 5. So 1 would go over here and 4 over here. Now as 4 came over here, 5 will go over here and 4 over here. If 4 came over here, then it would be a repeat of 4 in the same column. Now as 1 came in cage H, the 1 in cage B can't come over here because it would be a repeat of 1 in the same column. So here 2, here 1. Now as 5 came over here in cage E, the 5 in cage L can't be over here. So 5 would be over here and 3 over here. Now the remaining numbers are 2 and 3. Now as 3 came over here, 3 can't come over here because then it will be a repeat of 3 in the same row. Here 2 would go and 3 would go. And in cage F, for completing this row, we write 1 over here, and for completing the whole puzzle, we write 2 over here. Let's check our answers. 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. 4 minus 1 is equal to 3. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. 3 times 5 times 4 is equal to 60. 5 times 2 times 1 is equal to 10. 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Now we have solved this puzzle. This is all about Mathdoku. Wasn't it interesting? For more useful videos, please subscribe to our channel, Brain Blitz Audios. See you soon. Bye bye.